And where are you on your negotiation with your financing partners for the entity that's actually applied for the funds?
Yeah, so I'm in a position where we've circulated to them, actually at the beginning of July, we circulated to them an initial operating agreement that we thought would work well for this process. It was a sponsor equity developer operating agreement. We went through a couple of their comments on that. We didn't redraft the document, but we know exactly where they stand, and we've been discussing, that structure as something that's amenable to them, which would be, I would be the sponsor, actually potentially joint sponsoring with Pat as the development sponsor, and then they would be coming in as the equity providers. And they're comfortable with that structure. It's a question of, are we gonna get them comfortable with the underwriting, which a lot of that comes down to the construction cost, which I think you've been wondering for quite some time, how accurate can we get with the cost, which was one of the reasons why we wanted to be in a position where we had at least far enough drawings as possible, so that enterprise could really sharpen their pencil as to what the costs are gonna be. And if it's not enterprise and the city wants, the BDDC wants somebody else to look at it, that's one of the beauties of having this $300,000, is we could do a little bit of analysis that's paid for, a little bit more detailed analysis on these items. And once we have that in place, then we're all going to really be a lot more comfortable with the underwriting that we've estimated. That does not mean, obviously, that the city's committed to what we submitted in May, which is still going to be required. We're still going to require some city help with the project, whether it ends up being the full $3 million in infrastructure plus $3.9 million in financing the retail remains to be seen. We'll have to talk about that, but clearly it was rejected in May. We feel comfortable that we have people that want to invest in Bristol, and we feel comfortable that we'll be able to figure out a way to make the project work for the city and the BDDC.